murdered his own brother, battled his nephew for the throne, was cast out as a villain, and later demonized as the devil himself. But what if I told you this same God saved the sun every night? That Egypt's most feared deity might have also been its most essential. Welcome back, curious minds. I'm Andruew, and this is Curious Andruew, where questions spark legends and legends spark wonder. Today, we're diving deep into the sands of ancient Egypt to uncover the truth about one of its most misunderstood figures. Set, the god of chaos, war, and cosmic balance. In a pantheon full of gods of light and order, Set stood apart. Known by many names, Seth, Sutek, or simply Set, he ruled over storms, deserts, violence, and the unknown. Egyptians called him Lord of the Red Land, the god of foreign places and foreign people. He was their symbol of unpredictability, of danger, and yet he was also necessary. Set didn't look like any animal known to man. Instead, he was portrayed as a bizarre hybrid creature with a bent snout, square ears, and a forked tail, a symbol of otherness, of defiance, of everything that didn't belong. Some said it looked like a jackal. Others guessed an aardvark or Saluki dog. But the truth? He was meant to be unrecognizable. That was the point. Set's most infamous tale, the murder of his brother, Osiris. Consumed by jealousy, he tricked Osiris into a casket custom-built to fit his body and sealed it shut. Then, he flung it into the Nile. But he didn't stop there. When Isis retrieved the body, Set tore it apart, scattering the pieces across Egypt, preventing Osiris's resurrection, except for one piece, which was eaten by a fish. Yikes. With Osiris gone, Set crowned himself king. His reign, a time of storms, drought, disorder. But order wasn't done fighting back. Enter Horus, son of Osiris. What followed was years of divine courtroom drama, violent duels, and lettuce. Yes, lettuce. In one bizarre episode, Set tried to assert dominance over Horus in a very adult way. Horus reversed the trap with some clever bodily fluid warfare and a truly cursed salad. Set stole Horus's eye, symbol of the sun and moon. Horus, in turn, injured Set's, let's call them royal jewels. The symbolism? Eye equals sight. Testes equals virility. The stakes were both cosmic and deeply personal. Eventually, thanks to Isis's cleverness and the god's judgment, Horus was awarded the throne, and Set was banished to the desert. A cautionary tale, yes, but not the end of his story. Because every night, Set returned. As protector of Ra, the sun god, Set rode the solar bark through the underworld. His mission? Fend off Apophis, the chaos serpent bent on devouring the sun. When even mighty Ra was hypnotized, Set stood alone, spear in hand, slaying the serpent and ensuring the sun's rebirth. Again and again, the god of chaos saved the light. And yet, over time, Set's name fell from grace. When the Hyksos, foreign rulers, adopted Set as their patron god, he became associated with invaders. Later, he was likened to the Greek monster Typhon, and eventually, to the Christian devil. But during Egypt's 19th dynasty, pharaohs like Seti I still honored him. Set stood beside Horus in ceremonies, symbolizing the unity of opposites, the balance of chaos and order. Because in Egyptian thought, both were needed to keep the world whole. Set was never just a villain. He was the storm that made way for calm, the shadow that sharpened the light, a force of disruption. yes, but also a divine protector. So the next time someone tells you Set was the bad guy, ask them this: who fought the serpent when all the other gods were paralyzed by fear? If this story stirred your curiosity, don't leave it in the desert. Like, share, and subscribe for more myths that history tried to bury, and tell us in the comments, was Set a villain or a misunderstood guardian of the gods? Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, stay sharp, and as always, stay curious.